Good time of day, guys. My name is Godzi, and welcome back to another episode of Wonderful Everyday. Last episode, Tomosane got beat up on the roof by Takuji, and yeah, I was told in the comments that there was the scene with Hasaki waking up Tomosane. There was, they brought up the scene with Kagami and Tsukasa waking up Yuki and down the rabbit hole too. Which, yeah, that is a good catch, actually. I didn't realize that at all, that was the same morning, I believe. So, yeah, it seems like all three of the personalities' worlds are kind of merging somehow, which is weird. Because, Tomosane, Takuji, and Yuki were all conscious at the same time, basically, but unaware of each other's existences, which is weird. So, yeah. But either way, let's get back into it now, I guess. Utter defeat. Once I understood that, the conclusion was simple. My existence was no longer necessary. The personality created to erase Mamiya Takuji was instead defeated by him. More than anyone else on this planet, I was worthless and unnecessary. So now what? Are you just gonna disappear? Okay, who's this? Who's that? You don't recognize me. Yuki? Oh, that's right. Quite a long face, partner. Long face? Does that mean you can see me? Of course I can. I thought I would never see you again. Never again, huh? You said that before, too. Before? Did I say that? Yeah, quite a while back. Don't worry about it. The warmth of her skin. The scent of her body. Okay. Oh, right. I have a certain feeling to me, don't I? Yeah? Then try lifting your consciousness to the surface. Lifting my consciousness? Right now, Mamiya is sound asleep. It shouldn't be all that hard. Mamiya is sound asleep. I was buffeted by the wind. I'd never felt such a cool wind at this time of year. Where are we? The trees rustled in the wind. A creek babbled in the distance. It's a bit chilly. Is it autumn already? What do you mean? No, I just thought maybe I was out for a long time. Like a few months or so. If you were gone for that long, you would never come back. Then why is it so chilly? And besides, is that water I hear? It sounds like there's a stream nearby. Open your eyes. My eyes? Oh, my eyes weren't open. That's why it was so dark. Can you see? My eyes won't open. Oh, really? Well, don't worry about it. Can you hear the sounds? Can you feel the wind? Yeah, I can, but I had forgotten how to open my eyes. I couldn't pry them open. Apparently, some people forget how to breathe, you know? Like when they're sleeping and stuff. But don't worry, you just need to calm yourself. Calm yourself and open your eyes. You can still see, I promise. Calm. Oh. What's going on? I'm carrying you. I can see that, but why are you carrying me? Wait. Is this like the scene of her carrying Kagami? That wouldn't make sense. You got the crap beaten out of you, remember? But that doesn't mean my body was actually injured. If it was, Mamiya Takuji would have been injured too. So? So I'm fine. Now, let me down. Really? I thought you couldn't move at all. Huh? When I tried to get down, I could hardly move my body at all. What's going on? I told you, he beat the crap out of you. But that was just in my head. What are you talking about? Those wounds aren't the only thing in your head. You and I only exist in your head too, you know? That's not what I mean. There's no such thing as a fake wound. Pain is still pain. There's no faking that. Well, I guess it does happen sometimes. Like if you go to the doctor, maybe he tells you there's no way that part of your body actually hurts. But then I'd probably just call the doctor stupid. There's no such thing as illusory pain. If it hurts, it's pain. Those wounds you received weren't fake either. Don't get philosophical on me now. Well, if I'm being perfectly serious, I just forcibly pulled you up from your unconscious state. That's why you can't move right now. What do you mean? You can forcibly bring my consciousness to the forefront? Well, there are a few risks involved. Risks? Oh, don't worry about it. We're here. Here? What? Where are we? The dojo. Specifically the back door. We used to train here, remember? Dojo? No, I don't. Besides, where is this, really? The Mamiya dojo. Isn't it nostalgic? Mamiya dojo? Mamiya's dojo? You mean our father's martial arts dojo out in the countryside? Yeah, that's the one. Sure, it's nostalgic or whatever, but more importantly, why are we here? I mean, shouldn't it take, like, hours and hours to get here from Tokyo? Yeah, it's not the kind of place you can just come to on a whim. Why are we here all of a sudden? I know what you mean. Why do you think? We traveled here while I was unconscious? How long was I out this time? How long do you think? I'm not really sure, but it doesn't feel like it was that long. Oh, really? How long do you think, then? A night, or maybe a little longer. I'd say about a whole day. That's about how long it feels like. And yet you're shocked to find that you've been transported to a faraway place. Yeah, that about sums it up. So what's going on? I don't know. What do you think is going on? Oh, right. How's your body feel? Can you move yet? My body? Oh, you're right. Before I could hardly move my body at all, but now I can move it normally. It was like I had forgotten how to move my limbs, or maybe like my entire body was weighted down with lead. That kind of feeling. That feeling was like... Like what? What's it like? That's right, this particular feeling of unreality. In just a day or two. I don't know I don't know exactly how much time has passed, but it doesn't seem like I could actually be standing here. So maybe... a dream. Is this a dream? Bingo! You're smarter than you look. This weird feeling in my body is just like a dream, but... Huh? Is something wrong? What's different? I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like my consciousness is too clear for this to be a dream. It's like I'm really awake. And besides, I've never been aware that I was dreaming while the dream was still going on before. I know what you mean. Dreams should be a bit silly, right? Your thoughts and everything you see would be a bit off kilter. Well, would you believe it was a dream if I was naked right now? Uh-oh. You're welcome to try it. As if! What's your deal? You're the one who was flashing me your panties a few days ago. There's a big difference between panties and actual nudity. Panties are just cloth, you know. Who cares about that? Anyway, are we in, a lucid dream? Oh, good job! I knew you would figure it out. No, I really don't know much about them. I've just heard other people talk about them. Do you want me to explain? For future reference, I suppose. Sure, it's important that you know what's really going on. At least if you feel up to it. Up to what? Oh, don't worry about it. Anyway, lucid dreams are, well, to put it simply, it's a dream that you can control. One that you're completely aware of. The frontal lobe and hippocampus in your brain, just think of them as the parts that control thought, consciousness, and long-term memory. When you're awake, those parts process the information you see and hear. And when you're dreaming, you can partially wake up your frontal lobe, and then it can control your dreams in cooperation with your hippocampus. Partially wake up my frontal lobe? I think I understand the idea, but is that really possible? I guess it's possible if you practice enough. Practice? Does that mean this is a world created through practice? I guess so. Coincidental fruits of our labor, I guess? Well, there's a trick to it. Most people get really confused when their frontal lobe wakes up during a dream. Confusion, huh? I think I understand. When you say partially wake up, it makes me think of sleep paralysis. Yeah, when people become aware of their dreams, they usually feel like they're trapped or can't move their bodies. The difference between their real body and their dream body, that incongruence makes your hippocampus remember that you're sleeping. So even though you're not awake, your brain creates a situation where you believe you're awake? Then your heart rate rises, your breathing speeds up, and finally you wake up. So that feeling from before where I couldn't move my body was because I was in a state of half-consciousness? Yeah, because even in the dream you were still trying to move your real body. But I didn't wake up. Was that because of your power? Who knows? I can't freely control my dreams. I can't imagine it wasn't your power. Didn't you say you practiced it? Well, there are a lot of techniques for becoming aware of your dreams. The people on the Maui Peninsula have been developing their own technique for lucid dreaming for millennia. Really? Huh. The technique for surviving erasure at Mamiya Takuji's hands. Even while your consciousness is locked away, you need to ensure a minimal level of conscious activity. Which means this power, lucid dreaming, would be the most useful skill for you to acquire. You could say that. That must mean this is your dream. Really? Well, is it not? Isn't it a bit hasty to say it's definitely my dream? Huh? Why? What's hasty about that? Didn't you practice to acquire this skill? Yeah, but still, wouldn't that be a bit weird? What would? For instance, if Hasaki-chan was here, would that be the real Hasaki-chan? Huh? Of course not. Besides, Hasaki couldn't come here. But it wouldn't be that weird if Hasaki-chan appeared in one of your dreams, right? But that would just be part of the dream. The real Hasaki could never appear in my dream. Then if this is my dream, that would make you just a part of my dream. Are you an illusion that my brain is creating? No, wait, I'm not an illusion. Then maybe it's the reverse, and I'm the one that's an illusion. No, wait, I'm not capable of controlling my dreams like this. Besides, what you're saying doesn't apply to us since we share the same body. Really? Is it that simple? Why? For example, let's say this isn't dissociative identity disorder, or what most people call multiple personality disorder. Suppose we didn't have that. Huh? What do you mean? Just listen for a second. For instance, what if there was only one body between us? But in that one body, let's suppose that 3 souls had actually taken up residence. Each one of those souls could dream. And when one soul dreams, most of the people in that dream would be people who don't share the same body. Let's say those people were just fabrications of a dreaming mind. And let's assume that the only people in the dream who weren't just fabrications were 2 of the souls sharing the same body. Isn't that a bit weird? That was sort of complicated, so I'm not really sure. First of all, there's no such thing as a soul. We're just the symptoms of an illness. Oh, I see. So there's no such thing as a soul, huh? Okay, let's start from that assumption then. But you know, there's still the possibility that this dream isn't mine or yours, and neither of us truly exists. What are you trying to say? Well, it's just, if you say that this world is someone's dream, then reality could be someone's dream too. That's not true. You can wake up from a dream. If you don't wake up, then it's reality. I see, so an endless dream is reality, and you assume that you'll eventually wake up from this dream. Okay, if you say so. So then, why are we here? Why not? You don't like the Mamiya dojo? It doesn't matter to me, but it's not like I have ever actually seen the dojo, right? You think so? I suppose we didn't develop multiple personalities until quite a while after Mamiya Takuji was in Sawaimura. Okay, so why did you pick a place only Mamiya Takuji knows? I guess you don't even recognize this place in your dreams, huh? Of course not. I didn't exist until just 2 years ago. Wow, okay. And it's been more than 10 years since Mamiya Takuji stayed here. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But it would make sense if you had the same memories, right? You share quite a lot of memories with him, don't you? Shared memories. Memories about places are almost always shared, right? The layout of the school building, the road home. All those have to be shared or we'd get lost all the time, right? Now that she mentions it, place-based memories are almost always shared. And besides that, language, common sense, and other knowledge necessary for day-to-day life, basic, normal knowledge a person should have is shared between us. Which means I should have memories about this place too. But you don't remember this place at all. Yeah, not even a little. I see. So you don't remember it. That makes sense, I guess. What makes sense? Who knows? Alright, more importantly, I have a question for you. A question? I guess it's just something I want to confirm. Something I need to confirm. Confirm what? Yeah, no matter whether this is your dream or mine, this situation wouldn't come about unless someone wanted it to. Someone wanted this to happen? Yeah, which in this case means you or me. One of us wanted to have a lucid dream. Normal dreams aren't like that, but you can't have a lucid dream by accident. Well, if you say so. Answer this next question honestly. What question? It's really important, alright? Yeah, sure. First off, It's very hard to have a lucid dream, but it's very easy to wake up. But you can either keep dreaming or you can wake up, which means you can go back to reality. Reality? That's right. If you wake up now, the Tomosane personality will return to the real world. If you do that, you can go talk to the real Hasaki-chan, or even Master at Hakushukyo. Sounds like you just said something really important. That's right, I did. It's important that you understand that. Then let me ask, what if I don't wake up from this dream? The next time you wake up will probably... No, it will definitely be your last battle with Mamiya Takuji. My last battle with Mamiya? To put it simply, the deciding battle between Mamiya Takuji and you, Yuki Tomosane. And no matter who wins, that will be the last time Yuki Tomosane wakes up. The last time that Yuki Tomosane wakes up? If you wake up now, if you can wake up, then there's still time for you to do what you need to in the real world. You were right earlier. Today's the 15th, and you've been out for about a day. If you wake up now, there's still a bit of time left. And if I don't? You won't have another chance. The final battle, huh? Yep. I don't know why, but it seems like he has a clear goal in mind now. Yeah, it looks that way. When we fought, he said something really weird. Yeah, that's why you've become an entirely unnecessary person in Mamiya Takuji's eyes. And as time passes, his self-certainty will only grow stronger. This lucid dream right now is your last chance. If this dream ends, you probably won't be able to wake up before the last battle. How do you know I'll wake up at the final battle next? Well, part of it is just my intuition, but he didn't finish you off last time, right? Yeah, that's right. If he didn't finish you off, that means you two will have to fight again. That's all. So I guess I can't be certain that there will be a battle. But whether you choose to wake up or stay in this lucid dream, this could very well be the last of the time you have left. So this is the end. You should know it too, right? July 20th, 2012. The prophecy. Several decades ago, before Mamiya Takuji was even born, a religious leader prophesied, that the world would end on this day. The White Lotus Association. Did you know about it? No, not at all. That word just entered my brain when I made contact with Mamiya Takuji. It was a memory that he had. Anyway, Mamiya Takuji believes that the world will be destroyed on July 20th, 2012. And on the border of that day, on the 19th, he thinks he has to return it all to the sky. What does returning something to the sky mean? You know what it means, Tomosane. What? What was that just now? That was the same weird CG that was shown last episode, I think. All blurry and stuff. Returning something to the sky means exactly that. Returning it to the sky. Well, if those people could fly like birds, maybe they'd make it to the sky. They fall. And die. You said returning everything, but what does that really mean? According to the prophecy, it's a great number of people, but a great number of people is entirely subjective. Either way, I'm sure that he wants to return as many people to the sky as he can. Hasaki isn't supposed to be one of those people, is she? Who knows? What do you mean? Mamiya Takuji created you to protect Hasaki. But hasn't he already broken those laws? Ugh. Those same laws say that you have to defeat Mamiya Takuji and strike him the final blow. Then what about Hasaki? Hasaki is the closest person to him, so if he wants to return all of humanity to the sky, then what do he start with? Are you worried about Hasaki-chan? Of course I am, aren't you? I'm not the one who has to decide. I'm asking about your intention. Do you want to protect Hasaki-chan? Of course I do. If something happened to Hasaki. Good. So go protect Hasaki-chan. You want me to protect her? That's right. To be honest, I don't think it's impossible that Mamiya Takuji might try to kill her. Or it might be more logical to assume that he will. What? Why didn't you say that earlier? But think it through. He doesn't think that returning to the sky means killing someone. He thinks it's the way to a better world. Cults spring up all the time, right? There was a famous cult in the 90s that thought it wasn't bad to kill people because killing people was just fowa, however that's pronounced. So what's going to happen to Hasaki? Well, it's already ended, so maybe he's satisfied as is, but... What do you mean? What's ended? Oh,
Don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. Regardless, protecting Hasaki is your job now, Tomosane.
Yuki, are you...
I'm not coddling you anymore. You can't rely on me forever.
Coddling?
That's right. If you want to protect Hasaki-chan, then you'll have to be the one to protect her. I mean, don't you get it? Those rules about the Destroyer and the Harmonizer, all that just got flushed down the toilet. Ugh. If you want to protect her, the best thing you can do is go back to the real world.
You want me to go back?
Yeah, for instance, you could get Hasaki-chan to a safe place, where Mamiya Takuji can't reach her. Well, you don't have to go too far. Wouldn't she be safe if you asked Master at Hakushukyo to protect her?
Master could protect her.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, then you should go back right now. You'll get to see Hasaki-chan again too. If you're intent on protecting her, then that's the best way.
But that's only one choice, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Earlier you said that we're here because at least one of us wanted to be here, right? Here in the world of a lucid dream?
That's right.
This world appeared either because either Yuki or I wished for it. I was struck by the impulse to ask Yuki, were you the one who wished for it? But I couldn't. That would just be relying on Yuki again. That's right, the one who wanted this world to exist. I am here because I wanted it.
That's a good answer.
Then why did I want this dream? A lucid dream, a kind of world I could control. What I wanted. To return from this place, to the real world. To spend the rest of the time I have left with Hasaki. To protect Hasaki. To accept the same fate as Mamiya Takuji. To return to the sky. In other words, to die. The other choice. Yuki, you said we could manipulate this dream. What did you mean?
Didn't I just tell you about the lucid dream structure and how to have one?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm not asking how to induce one, but how to control it.
Something like this. Have you heard the story about when the swordsman, Itosai, I think, learned his famous technique, the Annihilating Blade? Itosai unwittingly spent the night with a woman who bore him a grudge.
Oh wait, that's Tomosane talking. Wait. Tomosane's been talking this whole time, I'm so stupid. Once he fell asleep, she hid a blade under his pillow, and then beckoned dozens of assassins to come into his room. Itosai was a hair's width away from death, but even in his sleep, he evaded his opponent's blades, and before he even awoke, he had mastered the new technique.
But that story is bullshit.
But Itosai already possessed a secret technique called the Dream Blade. It was said to allow him to unconsciously cut his enemies down.
A lucid dream. Waking only one part of the brain during unconsciousness and controlling your dream. When we invoke the mental state of the great swordsman of the past, we enter a lucid dream. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's just my intuition though.
That's a good answer, Tomosane. I see. So you want to find a mental state that eludes you outside your dreams. You think there might be an answer here in the lucid dream?
Yeah. Didn't you say that Mamiya Takuji could sense my movements even when he wasn't conscious?
Even when he's out like a light, he still knows what's going on in the world, just as if he was awake.
I see. What's so funny?
Oh, come on. Use your common sense. There's no way my lucid dream could ever be the same as a famous swordsman's. Itosai was said to have never lost a duel in his life, and that was during the violence of the Sengoku period.
That's true, but...
Besides, the best I can do with my powers is watch the other two people in the same body.
But still, that's hard. I don't understand it at all. And the person I'm fighting is not a master, an expert, or a virtuoso. The one I'm fighting is Mamiya Takuji, as you put it, one of those other people in the same body. If this mind state will help me beat him, there's value in acquiring it, even if it's useless against anyone else.
Just so you know, in all dreams, including lucid dreams, your perception of time gets messed up. What feels like an hour to you in a dream might be a few minutes in reality. It's not the same as the Master Swordsman's technique, but you can clearly affect the amount of time the other personalities are conscious.
Which means?
If you can acquire the right mind state, you might be able to defeat Mamiya Takuji.
Could I win?
Only if you really understand it. But it's not a simple thing to learn.
I know that it's not simple.
I see. You haven't changed a bit, have you?
I haven't changed?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Alright, this is Yuki-ne's final lesson. So that you can overcome everything. So that, at the end of it all, you will win. We'll have a match.
Oh.
What even I could do for the sake of those final moments.
Did Yuki just say something? Oh boy.
Huh? What's wrong? Why so surprised?
What was that? I didn't see her hit me at all.
What? Was it that surprising?
I'm more than just surprised. That attack just now.
What? You couldn't see it coming?
Yeah. It didn't feel normal at all.
What are you talking about? Of course it didn't. This is a dream. In order for two people in the same body to read each other's moves, they would have to react after the electrical impulses were sent to the muscles in the body, right?
Yeah.
But there's no real need for us to send those signals to the real body, so there would be no time lag to react to.
In other words, I can't avoid your attacks because there's no delay before you hit me.
You think? Try attacking me.
What?
Weird, huh? I shouldn't be able to reach your moves since there's no delay. In other words, that should have hit. And yet it didn't hit. Plus, you can't even dodge my attacks.
Ow!
Weird, huh? You can't hit me at all, and you can't defend yourself.
What's going on? She's not just reacting to my movements. It's like she's predicting them all beforehand.
Alright, you have to remember it by the pain in your body. The real training starts now.
Urgh. Okay.
You're tired already? How can you get tired in a dream?
Shut up! Damn it. Yuki's right. Why am I breathing hard? This is just a dream.
Come on, you can do better than that. I'm disappointed.
Now that I think of it, why is Yuki so strong? She should be as strong as I am. Maybe it's because this is a dream? No, in that case.
What are you spacing out for? That's no good. Now you're just getting sloppy. You're letting me hit you with both hands.
Damn it! My attacks couldn't hit her. She avoided them all without difficulty. Why? Since this is a battle in a dream world, where our bodies don't really exist, there's no delay between our brain and our muscles. Because we don't have physical bodies here. How can I feel pain in a dream? I read in a book that you can hear, feel, taste, and smell in a dream. But it's supposed to be impossible to feel pain in a dream. So why am I feeling pain? What is pain? I collapsed, falling to the ground. Even in the dream, it hurt to breathe. My entire body hurt. Why?
I didn't think you were that dim, Tomosane. At this rate, you're gonna run out of time.
Time? I'm going to run out of time? If I lose consciousness here, I might never wake up again. If this lucid dream ends, there will be nothing left for me except the end. I won't be able to protect Hasaki.
Being reckless won't help you now. If this was the real world, I could beat you just by breaking your body, right? But in a battle between minds, what good does that do?
A battle between minds. A battle happening between two minds. That's right. It hurt so bad, but it wasn't the real world. The world only existed in our minds. The pain I was feeling was only created by my mind. Only my mind. Okay.
Now that you've abused your body and got yourself all beaten up, do you understand? Or is this all going to end before you figure it out?
Was there something I was supposed to understand from abusing my body? No, the truth is, I wasn't abusing my body at all. Then why did my body hurt so much? So much? It still hurt to breathe. Why did it hurt? It hurts to breathe? Mysteriously, Yuki smiled. Why? Was that the answer? The pain of breathing. Is that the answer? The reason it hurts to breathe in my dream is because in this state of half-wakening, the mind mistakes the sleeping body for a waking one. In other words, it's the same as sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis.
Only subjective time exists in a dream. If you believe that my attacks are unbelievably fast, then they will be.
I felt that Yuki's attacks were fast. Not just fast, unavoidable. Like my body was submerged in lead. It's like my body's made of lead.
This mental world only has subjective time. Think about what it means that we're in a lucid dream.
Yuki's attacks were terrifyingly fast. They were ridiculously fast, but somehow I had started to see them with my eyes. But I couldn't dodge it. Yuki's fist struck me in the chest. Dull pain flowed through my breast. The shock from the blow sent me sprawling backwards several steps. Next! It was a straight punch, the hardest strike to dodge because the distance is the shortest. But this time I could follow its trajectory with my eyes. Then I realized for the first time, the sound of her fists cutting through air was stretched out, and everything I saw appeared to be in slow motion. Yuki's attacks weren't fast, I was just very slow. I took another punch, unable to dodge it. Pain ran through my body, but I noticed that the pain also seemed to spread more slowly. Everything was slower. That's right, Yuki wasn't particularly fast to begin with. What I hadn't realized before was how slow I was. After the attack, time sped up to normal speed again. In the moment when Yuki attacked, when either of us attacked, time slowed down to a crawl, like we were underwater. It was just like a dream.
That's right, this is a dream after all.
This is a dream? I felt slow because it's a dream. My opponent was moving at normal speed, but my own body would hardly move. Something very common. And I assumed the reverse of that common occurrence. I didn't think I was slow. I thought Yuki was just very fast. But that's not the truth. This happens all the time in dreams.
That's right, it happens all the time in dreams. So what are you going to do about it?
Yuki attacked again. The sound of her attack was slowly transmitted to me as her fist moves forward. Yuki wasn't fast. I was slow. Even knowing that, there was nothing I could do to react. I misunderstood the truth, but the result was the same either way. Yuki's attacks hit, and mine missed. No matter how hard I tried to push my body, it wouldn't move fast enough. Quite the opposite. The more I thought about it, the slower my body got. The next one struck me in the face. Then a thought occurred to me. Does getting punched really hurt? I expected the dull pain to erupt in my cheek. And when I thought that, the pain stopped and disappeared.
You want to master the lucid dream, right?
Master it? I was trying to learn about lucid dreams from Yuki. I didn't come here to learn how to fight. My skills hadn't atrophied to the point where I needed lessons from Yuki. And of course, my martial prowess couldn't be inferior to Mamiya Takuji's either. A lucid dream. I see. So that's what it is. I found a simple answer. The most natural answer. This isn't a lucid dream. This is just a dream. No, since I'm partially awake, maybe it's closer to sleep paralysis. Which means... Yuki moved to attack me again. I didn't dodge the attack. I didn't run. I moved straight forward to meet her fist. A lucid dream isn't just a dream that you recognize as a dream. It's a dream that you recognize for what it is so that you can control it. Which means I can alter the dream as I wish. It's said that there was a tribe in Southeast Asia that had trained themselves in the art of lucid dreaming since ancient times. That technique involved recognizing a dream for what it was. For instance, the tribe members would talk about dreams with each other when they were awake. By talking about them, the dreams became encoded in language, assuming a form that could be more easily grasped and understood. And then, there was one thing they had to do when they realized it was a dream. That one thing was simply not running away. Most lucid dreams are born of nightmares. A nightmare happens when a person creates an embodiment of their anxiety in a dream. And then they fear the nightmare. No, in truth it is that embodiment of terror within the nightmare which they fear. There's no need to fear something in a dream. But no one is free from fear, because they can't recognize that the dream is just a dream. Recognizing the dream for what it is. That alone isn't enough to create a lucid dream. A lucid dream is the inability to run from the embodiment of fear dwelling in the bottom of your heart. The important part is to conquer that fear. If you can beat back the fear, if in your dreams you feel no fear.
Oh, shoot.
Yuki's attack didn't even graze me, cutting through the empty air. I moved to hit her while she was open. I clenched my fist. No hesitation. I might not hit. I might be powerless. I might not win. Eliminate all doubt. All I could think in that moment. My fist will find its mark.
Whoa!
My fist slammed into Yuki's cheekbone. There was no pain in my fist. Yuki was blown away, just like that. Hitting a girl. Not cool, Hajime. Yuki!
Ow! Hey now, take it easy.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Then she rubbed her cheek, and her split lip healed back to normal.
And that's that.
I see. So I was trying to have a lucid dream until now.
That's right.
Then, what about the dream up until now?
It's your dream, of course, but it's my dream, too. We're just doing the same thing we did when we first met. Only we're in the subconscious, in a dream, instead of fully conscious.
Only in a dream?
That's right. Whenever we meet in the real world, that's not actually the real world. It's the exact same as this world. It's a world contained within our minds. When our entire brain is working all at once like that, for some reason, we can't actually tell that we're fighting someone in our head, not a real person. But the truth is, it's the same thing as this. In our world, the person who wants it more gets the initiative. You seem to be under the impression that Mamiya Takuji is the game master of this world and the two of us are just pawns on the chessboard, but you're wrong. The fact is, there is no single game master who controls this world. Reality bends to serve the person who believes harder. That's why you wanted it to be a lucid dream. So that you could pull Mamiya Takuji off his throne as the game master.
Wait, if you can control lucid dreams, then why can't you stop Mamiya Takuji yourself?
You should have understood that from what just happened. A lucid dream is just believing in yourself and overcoming the fear within. I can control dreams in subconscious worlds, but I can't control the real world.
Is it possible to control the real world like that?
Right now, Mamiya Takuji absolutely believes that he can change the world by his will. He thinks he's the avatar of God on Earth.
The avatar of God?
Yes. At some point he began to believe that he could control not only his own mind, but the entire world with his will. There's no way my will could overcome someone like that, right?
Maybe, but...
But what? If you think you can't beat him, you might as well give up now. Let me just say it now. If you're already hesitating, you won't win.
Won't win?
Yeah.
I remember you said this.
What?
You said he was growing stronger, so this would be the end.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not true.
Huh?
I'm going to go find Hasaki before my battle with Mamiya.
Wait, that's impossible. There's no time.
I understood what Yuki was saying. This lucid dream will disappear. Yuki's lucid dream will end here. As Yuki floated in unconsciousness, she must have even thought that she would never be able to rise to unconsciousness again. That's why she said this would be the end. I understand that. I understand. The time when you float to the surface. I felt the presentiment. No, I felt the certainty. The future I believe in is undoubtedly the future that will come to pass. If he's the son of God, sent to save the world, if he truly is the savior, then I will destroy his claim to divinity. I will become the hero. Ooh. July 17th. Oh boy.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Why now? Why do you gotta do that? And of all things, too. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm just gonna assume Uno mas. No, just Uno. There was a noise. It was in the way. An unnecessary existence. Something that should be removed. Just in case, I'm just gonna... Yeah. It is. But if your position changes, that too changes. The difference in perspective. What sounds like plain noise to one person could be a revelation to another. In the year 1964, two researchers doing experiments in communication technologies discovered a certain noise. The unexplainable noise vexed the two researchers, so they attempted to rule out every possible source of the noise. Every possible source of the interference, from the din of traffic to plain old bird shit on the antenna. Even after removing all possible interference, the noise wouldn't go away. Later, they realized the noise being recorded had its source in the genesis of the universe. It became clear that this radiation was left over from the Big Bang. They won the Nobel Prize for their discovery. A simple noise brought them glory. Humanity gained new scientific knowledge because they noticed the noise. If the position changes, if the observer changes, a simple noise can be the calling to a whole new world. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. I really hate you games sometimes. Alright, 2 at like 4120. I see, so that's how it is. The location of the soul, the motto of a samsaric world. Is anyone in particular saying this? No. 3 shadows on the wall. Shadow puppets accelerating into oblivion. Behind you. I have a name, you know. Who are you? Who? Tell me, who are you? I'm not anyone. I'm only watching an unending armilla from afar. An unending armilla? A model of time. How amusing. All within it are mere toys and souls to be played with. This is definitely a conversation between two people. Oh, one of them is Tomosane. Okay, the other one's I'm guessing it's Ayanna, then. Alright. That voice, you're... Yup, howdy.
Hello, Mamiya-kun. I am Ayanna. Who are you?
I'm Mamiya Takuji.
Mamiya Takuji? That's a lie. Mamiya-kun is taking a little nap right now, you see? I made sure of that.
This scene happened on the 17th?
And it's my own invention?
Really? So, right now, that H scene is happening in Takuji's mind, and Ayanna's talking to Tomosane then? Okay. What a bizarre response. I look like Mamiya Takuji to normal people, but the person standing before me had realized I wasn't Mamiya Takuji, and she just said he was taking a nap? I could tell she wasn't a normal schoolgirl. I'm Yuki Tomosane, and you're someone from a class in this school. I'm not sure though. One of Minakami Yuki's acquaintances. I didn't know her myself, but memories of this girl were engraved in my hippocampus from Yuki's experiences.
Yes, and I'm acquainted with Mamiya-kun as well. Not to mention one other person.
She pointed at me. We just met. I want to say we're acquainted. And more importantly, why are you here?
Mamiya-kun called for me.
He called for you?
Yeah, I was just playing on the water tank, and Mamiya-kun came looking for me. That's why I'm here.
Water tank? Why would she be playing on the water tank in the middle of the night? I was a bit curious about that, but it didn't really matter to me. So he was looking for you. What then?
We talked. Mamiya-kun tried to touch my soul, and he broke.
An even stranger response. Normally, I would just think she was a bit of a mysterious girl, but somehow, I got the feeling that this girl wasn't normal. But that's why. Alright. So there was a gap in his consciousness because he tried to touch your soul. What happened to Mamiya Takuji after that?
Isn't Mamiya Takuji always with you?
But he's not here right now.
That's because you came here with a strong determination, right?
I came with a strong determination. Me? You said he broke. But should I take that to mean that Mamiya Takuji's consciousness was fractured?
Yes, there was a small fracture in Mamiya-kun's sense of self. You pushed through that fracture to get here.
I pushed his consciousness aside.
Yes, which was quite the surprise indeed. The body you're inhabiting right now is almost entirely under Mamiya's control.
No, so you were surprised that I came out. Maybe it was surprising, but I at least wasn't surprised that it happened. That's right, I had a feeling this would happen. Waking up at the final battle with Mamiya Takuji, being completely unable to find my consciousness in this world for even a moment before the battle. That's what Yuki said would happen, but...
You had a premonition.
Yeah. Somehow I knew I would wake up again. Why?
Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent. You should not peer lightly into the abyss. I would call that foolhardy, not brave.
What do you mean?
More importantly, there's something important to you in this world, right? That's what anchored your consciousness to this world.
Yeah? That's right. This girl's ramblings aren't important right now. The most important thing right now. The reason why I fought to reclaim a moment of consciousness.
At least you're honest. That's a good boy.
Anyway, you said your name was Ayanna. You have my thanks.
My.
I don't really understand, but you're the one who did this, right?
I don't understand either.
I didn't know the reason. The only thing I knew for sure was that Mamiya Takuji tried to come in contact with her, and then he lost consciousness. Doubt still filled my mind. If Mamiya Takuji's soul was fractured by coming in contact with this girl, that meant she was capable of interacting with our souls, just like the three of us can. That's the same thing as sharing the same body with us, but...
I don't share your body.
Yeah. And she could even read my mind. But right now, when will Mamiya Takuji's soul return? And when it does, what will happen to me?
Don't worry about him. He won't be coming back for quite a while. Probably not until just before dawn.
Just before dawn?
Yes, he won't return until then. Just before the sun rises, you are the ruler of that body until the sky glows orange again. But...
once it does glow orange, he will return. So that's it. I looked at the time. It was the 17th at 10:30 p.m. Hasaki had already returned home. Dawn would be after 4:30 a.m., so I just had to get home before then. Okay. If I hurried, I could make it in time. Whoa!
What?
Why are you following me?
I'm going home too. I guess we're going the same way.
No, we're not. You followed me down from the rooftop.
Oh, but you should be careful on your way home.
On my way home? The road home. That's right. I could tell something happened while I was unconscious. I learned how to control my lucid dreams, so I could perceive some of the things that Mamiya experienced. I wasn't as good as Yuki, so I didn't know the exact details, but I felt pretty sure that I was in a dangerous situation. Even if I didn't know the details, I was pretty sure there were people looking for me, at least here in the school. So I had to be careful in picking my route home. Alright. Huh. Thanks for the advice. I'll take it to heart. Wait. What? I was just lost in thought for a moment, and she disappeared when I averted my gaze. When I looked again, there was no one there. Ayanna. I didn't even hear her footsteps. It was like she had just vanished into thin air. But more importantly, I had something I needed to do. This is a bad place to be, dude. Oh, okay. You're going in there on purpose. I went into the sewers through the old pool's entrance. When I was in the water storage tank, I thought I heard someone, but I was careful not to let them hear me. I just needed to get back home. I wanted to go through the sewers into the irrigation canal, and then out through the hole in the fence. I took the fire escape down from the 3rd story, then cut across the courtyard, climbed down the manhole, and then went through the sewers and the irrigation canal. I knew I couldn't just walk out the front gate today. I'm a wanted man, apparently, and these guys know what they're doing. I took the ladder out of the irrigation canal and came out on the street I normally walk down to get to and from school. It didn't look like anyone was watching this route. I didn't feel any eyes on me. The train should still be running at this time of night. I had plenty of time to get home. Hasaki. I began to run. If I ran to Suginomiya and got on a train, I could get home before Hasaki went to sleep. My final battle would be tomorrow, just before dawn. I had to see her before the sun rises. There was still something I had to do. Okay. Why are all the lights off? Is she sleeping already? Crap! Hasaki! There was no answer. I didn't even hear the echo of my own voice. It was like my voice had been absorbed by the thick black curtain of darkness that covered the room. Hasaki! Hasaki, are you there? I yelled for her over and over. There was no answer. Is she gone? Hasaki! I searched the entire house. I looked in her room first, and then I searched my room, the study, and all the empty rooms. The bathroom, the bathtub. She would have yelled at me if she was in the bath, but I wasn't worried about that. Hasaki! Hasaki was gone. She wasn't anywhere I looked. That's strange. Why isn't she home? Maybe she's at her mother's apartment? No, there's no way she would stay there late at night. Huh. Hasaki! Why? Why isn't Hasaki here? Did Mamiya Takuji take her? No. It's probably. That's not it. I really hope that's not it. If Mamiya Takuji tried to do something to Hasaki, there would definitely cause a disturbance in my consciousness. I would assume that's improper grammar, but okay. There would be some kind of disturbance or signal that I could feel. Thanks to Yuki's training, I could feel fragments of Mamiya's perceptions in the world of our subconscious. I would have definitely felt something if he had hurt Hasaki. Which means Mamiya Takuji hasn't done anything to Hasaki. I think. Then why isn't Hasaki here? Hasaki is gone. Huh? Is that you, Tomosane-kun? Oh? I instantly reacted to the voice behind me. I shouldn't have let my guard down, even if I was in my own house. Can't believe I let someone sneak up on me. If he hadn't called out, I would have been done for. He? Who are you? Oh. Whoa, wait. Good evening. Why, you? You're Yuki Tomosane-kun right now, aren't you? How do you know my name? And why are you in my house? Whoa, wait a second. You're looking for Hasaki-chan, aren't you? Did you take her? Why would I do that? Wait just a second. Tell me, what did you do to Hasaki? Hey! There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Did you just kill him, dude? How rude! You nearly killed me! Sorry, he suddenly popped up behind me. Besides, I'm allowed to defend myself against intruders in my home. I guess you do, but I have permission. Look, I have a key. Why do you have a house key? Did you... So, I was wondering about this guy quite a bit. I was getting the feeling that, like, Hasaki told him or something to follow Tomosane or something, or Master, maybe. But if he has a house key, it wouldn't make much sense for Master to do that. Unless Master also has a house key. I mean, I guess Yuki could have done it too. I don't think Takuji would have. So either Yuki or Hasaki. Why do you have a house key? Did you... No, Hasaki-chan asked me to wait here. She wanted me to tell her if you came back. Me? Yeah, Hasaki-chan said she didn't really want to come back to this house. Oh. She doesn't? Hasaki said that? Yeah, I think she said something like, there's no one left in this house who knows me. Kimura. You seem to know my, well, our secret. Yeah, you have multiple personality disorder, right? I could hardly believe it at first. I thought only real nutcases had that. So where's Hasaki right now? She's at Hakushukyo Bar, the place where she works. At Hakushukyo? Yeah, I guess she's been staying there the past few nights. Master is protecting her. Master is? Yeah, he was your teacher, right? I heard he was an instructor in an ancient style of martial arts. So if anyone can keep her safe, it's that person, right? Seems like the right decision to me. I see. So she was at the shop. She was really down, too. She said the only personalities left were Mamiya Takuji and a new personality, right? A new personality. Minakami Yuki-san, I think? I guess so. Wait, how do you know all of that? Hasaki-chan trusts me. Damn it, Hasaki. This guy is just a shady reporter. What? How am I shady? How are you not shady? Every time I see you, I wonder if you're going to get arrested today. Oh, I've had a few run-ins with the police. So he has. I'm surprised he's still working this job. But I'm not a bad person, you know? The master of Hakushuki always consoles me, telling me I'm a real journalist. I see. That means he just wants your precious little boy hole. Huh? Seriously? Either that or he just wants to cheer you up so you'll spend some money. Oh, that might be it. You're always interacting with the target of your investigations. Shouldn't you be hiding and watching or something like that? The target of my investigations is Mamiya Takuji. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about me. Mamiya Takuji is your target? Yeah, I'm not interested in you or Minakami Yuki-san. The one I'm interested in is Mamiya Takuji. Why? You really don't know? I see, so you really aren't aware of what's happening when the other personalities are in control? I'm trying to think back through it to my own invention, to think of anything that could have possibly been, like, a delusion put over this guy following Takuji. The only thing I can think of is the anxiety ghost. That's possible, I suppose, but I don't know how likely that is. No, I know a little bit about it. Mamiya Takuji is using the internet to spread fear, and he's gathering people. Huh? You know about it? I thought you didn't know anything about the times when you were unconscious. That was true before. Things have changed, and now I can tell a bit about what he's doing. Really? Then there's a lot I need to ask you. Like on the night of the 15th, he called Akasaka Megu and Kitami Satoko to the site of the suicide, right? I told you, I only know a little bit. I don't know any details, only the big picture. Oh, really? That's too bad. More importantly, you're still following me, huh? Of course! I was investigating the use of drugs among the youth, but then one of my leads died in an accident, and then a girl from that same school participated in a group suicide. And then the teacher fell and died too! If I didn't investigate this, I wouldn't be a journalist. A journalist, huh? Just a shitty third-rate paper, isn't it? Journalism is all about perseverance in the face of adversity. Maybe it's not a big national paper, but it's not third-rate either. Oh, that's a wonderful philosophy you have there, but I don't care. So anyway, I can't meet Mamiya Takuji himself, but I have met the other personality. The new one. Really? Maybe I should say I saw her. The one named Minakami Yuki-san, that is. How do you know you met her? We all look the same to you. Yeah, the difference is pretty subtle. I would never guess you had multiple personalities if I hadn't been told. I'm surprised how good you guys are at camouflaging your 3 different personalities. At first I imagined that your voice, your attitude, and your choice of words would all change when your personality changed. But our choice of words does change, doesn't it? I guess so, but even I use different words in different circumstances. I might say excuse me to a stranger, but I would say I'm terribly sorry, sir, to my boss. And someone's personality can vary too, depending on whether they're happy or sad, cheerful or depressed. It's really strange when you think about it. What is? It's just something I thought about when I was watching you. You have multiple personalities, but the changes I could see were just normal things that could apply to anyone. How can we... Wait, that's him again. How can we be so sure that there's only one personality inside all the other people we know? Having the same body isn't the same as having the same soul. And even someone's body can look completely different depending on the circumstances, right? That's why we say a person is nicer than he looks on the outside, or that person has changed. Yeah, we never know what someone's like on the inside. All those phrases exist because we believe the person we're talking to is just one single person. I don't have time to sit around and talk with you. It's really important that I see Hasaki. Let me thank you for the information, at least. I won't waste any more of your time. I ran to the entranceway. Wait a second! Shut up! I told you that I don't have time to talk to you. The last train is leaving soon. The last train? You won't make it in time even if you sprint the whole way. Well, that's too bad. Now get out of my way. Wait! Shut up! I don't have time! Hold on, I have a car. I can drive you over to the bar in Suginomiya. A car? Yeah, besides, Hasaki told me to bring you over if you showed up. You don't need to worry about the train. Oh, okay. What's going on? I didn't expect that at all. I was riding in that shady journalist, Kimura's car. Apparently this Kimura guy was pretty well acquainted with Hasaki and Master. Yeah, I was about to say that. Somehow that happened without me knowing about it at all. But maybe I should have expected that. I had a vague sense of Mamiya Takuji and Minakami Yuki's experiences, but I didn't have a clue what was going on otherwise. I had no idea what Hasaki had been doing the past few days. I was just glad. I was glad to hear that she was safe. I opened the bar's distinctive heavy door. How long has it been? It hadn't been that long, but it felt nostalgic, like I hadn't been there in months. Good evening. Is Hasaki here? Oh? Hello, it's me, Kimura. Wait. Why doesn't Kimura have a sprite up? Oh, does that mean?
Tomoni-san?
Yeah, it's me, Tomosane.
Ah!
Whoa, Hasaki.
I thought I would never see you again. I was so sure. Things are just getting crazier and crazier with Takuji-san.
You're crazy, huh? I guess so.
You probably don't know what's been happening, but a lot of people have been dying and going missing.
No, I can follow the traces of his memory. I do share the same brain with that bastard for what it's worth. Huh? You can do that? I learned how to do it just recently. Got a bit of training. And it seems like you've grown up a bit since I last saw you. Something's changed, for sure. Did something happen? Nothing in particular, really. After Mamiya Takuji beat me up, I spent a lot of time wandering through a dream. A dream? Yeah, I met Yuki for a little while. Yuki! Oh, I see. What? Master gave me a knowing smile. I can still see a bit of her in you. Who? Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to myself. Besides, don't you need to talk to Hasaki-chan about something? Yes. Weren't you in a rush? Go right ahead. Alright. But first, Master! What? Please step outside. Outside? What, you want to talk to me alone? No, I'm telling you to step outside with me. Huh? You want to hook up? No! I'm telling you to step your ass outside. What's wrong? This is rare from you. It's not just rare. It's the first time. Asking your instructor to step outside is like suicide. But you're still saying it. Yes. Please. Alright.
Huh? Tomoni-san?
The truth is, I came home just to tell you one thing. But there's something I have to confirm before I can say it.
Tomoni-san?
I had a dream.
A dream?
That's what you said earlier. You met Yuki, right? Yes, I met Yuki. And she taught me how to control my dreams. Controlling your dreams, huh? Like a lucid dream? You know about it. Yeah, that state of mind is often used in the world of martial arts. Is it? Then I definitely need to ask you something. So please, step outside. Jeez, is that the hip new catchphrase that all the fresh meat are saying? Please don't call me fresh meat. That's disgusting.
Huh? What? Master? Tomoni-san?
Just give us a moment.
But I haven't seen you in so long.
Don't worry about me. I'll be right back. Oh boy. What, is he gonna fight him or something? Next episode, because I'm ending the episode here because we're at an hour and I am starving. Ooh. This chapter's pretty good, not gonna lie. That whole lucid dreaming thing went on for a while, but still, it was pretty cool. I'm still very confused about, like, Ayanna's entire role in the story. Like, I remember being told that she's essentially the feather into this game, so she's neutral, I guess. But still, I don't really know why she's in the story, but I hope I'll be able to at least come to a conclusion on that by the end of the game. I mean, there's no rush, really. But either way, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button, and if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, my name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.